So I thought I'd give you folks a chance to maybe somebody figured this out. It gave me a hard time. I got to admit, there's some paradigm shifts in it that I really struggled with. But I got it figured out, and that's satisfying. So I'll record this video in case nobody can tackle it. And we're going to shortly, after the exam, we're going to learn a shortcut for these. So, if you can't do this kind of problem right now, that's okay. It's not like that's a fatal thing. Once we learn the shortcut, you'll want to be able to do it. But anyway, so here's what I did. I decided to do that alternative definition of the derivative. The limit as x approaches a. In this case, a is 1/9. And then I'm going to do f of x, which is 2 over the square root of x, minus f of a, which is 2 over the square root of 1/9, all over x minus a. And of course, I get 0 over 0, so I know I need to do some work. And one piece of work that I thought would make it a little easier is that 2 over the square root of 1/9. Well, I know the square root of 1/9 is 1/3, and that would become 2 divided by 1/3, or 2 times 3. So I'm going to erase this just to save myself some screen real estate. So I know that's just going to be 6. And then I want to get a single fraction in the numerator, so I'm going to multiply by the square root of x over the square root of x, and of course that's over 1. So that gave me 2, what did that give me? That gave me 2 minus 6 square roots of x over the square root of x, all over x, come on, Dan, x minus 1/9. And if I try to substitute in 1/9 now, I still get 0 over 0, so I know I need to do some more work. So, and I know when I'm trying to eliminate these zeros over zeros, remove the discontinuity, and I get a radical in it, it's usually best to multiply by the conjugate. So I'm going to multiply by 2 minus or plus 6 root x over 2 plus 6 root x. And of course, I know that this is still over 1. So that means I can just multiply those top fractions, right? Top numerator and the fractions in the numerator. So and that's just a conjugate, difference of 2 squares. So I'm going to get 4 minus 36x, right? 2 times 2 is 4. No middle terms. Negative 6 times positive 6 is negative 36. Root x times root x is x. And then that's over the square root of x, and that's all over x minus 1 over 9, or x minus 9. And if I still try to substitute in, x equals 1/9, I still get 0 over 0. So I got to I still need to get rid of this discontinuity somehow. So isn't this the same as 4 minus a 36x over square root of x times 1 over x minus 1/9? Oh, you know what I didn't copy down is I didn't multiply this here. I didn't multiply those there, so I got to do that. I'm going to do 2 plus 6 root x. Okay? So I've taken care of everything. I still can't cancel out. I know that's the piece I want to cancel out, but I didn't see how I could do that. But then I remembered some tricks we had done in the past. What if I factor out a negative 36 out of this? So that becomes, let's see, if I factor out negative 36 from 4 minus 36x, so I'm dividing that by 36, negative 36, I'm dividing that by negative 36, right? So that gives me, I'm going to bring the x in front, and isn't 4 over 36 1/9, so negative 1/9? So that means I can replace this with this. And because I'm just trying to save screen real estate here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to erase that. You would do it on paper. I mean, if I could show you my work. I'm going to get negative 36 times x minus 1/9. And then that goes away, and this is going to go away. I hope it's going to go away. Maybe it's not. Let's see if I can move everything over. I'll move that up. I'll move that up. We'll pretend that this isn't here. We'll pretend that's not there. Let's go to that. So that leaves me negative 36 times 1 over the square root of x times 2 plus 6 root x. Can I move this? Oh, I can. And now I'm going to write that limit expression back in. Limit as x approaches 1/9. So that leaves me negative 36, the square root of 1/9, times 2 plus 6 times, let me get rid of that parenthesis, the square root of 1/9. So the square root of 1/9 is 1/3, times 2 plus 6 times 1/3, and 6 times 1/3 is 2. Which is 4. So I get negative 36 over 4/3, which is negative 36 times 3 over 4. The 4 cancels out the 36 to 9. And negative 9 times 3 is negative 27. And that was the right answer. I tell you, that this was a struggle for me. But we did it. Maybe, hopefully you can do it a little easier.